presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Phil in Puerto Rico. Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, doing great. Just wanted to thank you guys and the whole crew. Best content on the internet. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Phil, how did you find us?
I just typed in live trading in YouTube one morning.
Cool.
I was looking for any type of live trading room. You guys came up. And,
awesome.
I know quality when I see it, or at least I like to think so. And, I mean, you guys are just a dream. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Welcome to the Tiger family. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
My pleasure.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great night, folks. You got a hot CPI number, and guess what? Markets are going higher. Inflation's raging, man. We're going to have higher prices everywhere. Always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express yourself and express your own divinity by being alive, loving yourself, and loving others. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 72, NASDAQ up 101, S&P's up 20, gold contract trading up $3.70 at $18.99 an ounce. We have silver trading up 10 cents, $28.10 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 25 cents, $70.21 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note up 5 ticks, trading 133.25. The 30-year up 17 at 160.29. And King Dollar. King Dollar down 46 ticks, trading at 90.074. The euro is at 121. The yen is at 109.42, and the British pound's at 141 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, first, let's take a look at this E-mini, because this was quite a move this morning, man. It was pretty cool watching this baby shake out. So what you had out here, bottom line, you get down to 42.07. That was the spike down. It lasted for about all of a tenth of a second. And then, see ya, don't want to be ya. You got all the way up to 42.49, breaking the highs. 42.30, is it 42.38? 42.38.25 is, I think, the number. Yeah, 42.38.25 is the number. Right now, you're at 42.38.75. SPY, and the intriguing one right now, folks, is the NDX 100, because bottom line, we had come down hard in March. We had come down hard in May. That being said, guess what? You're taking out a small B point out here today. We're taking out Tuesday's high, which was the 339.29. Now, this gets interesting, because what happens here, folks, is that this is when that was going higher, had light volume. Bottom line, this is when light volume helps. But you're still taking the ABC out, and that's all that really matters. Bottom line, that price projection is somewhere about 345. So if it's 345, the highs out in the NDX is 343.80. So bottom line, that's saying the NDX is also going to take its highs out. Gold contract, you had big action in the gold market, man. Bottom line, you rejected that 1871 area, did it in spades, didn't take long. You're at 234,000 contracts now. This monster contract volume, folks. Bottom line, pushing into swings. So I suspect, number one, we're going to push and break the swing of 1919. More than likely, well, we'll see whether we have the volume. If we have the volume, you're going to have an ABC structure up. This thing is going after the 1971 area. Notes and bonds. This is pretty wild, man. I mean, this is really as wild as you get. The 10-year note rejected 132.10 down here today. We are at 132.31. Bottom line, they broke out, man. They've been in a large consolidation. They broke out. Notes and bonds went up 135. And right now you're at 132.31. And I suspect what that is, folks, is this. is that we know the Fed's been banging out $120 billion a month. That being said, I stopped bringing this up yesterday. The market's been up so high. You get the states as well as large companies. Their pension plans are now fully funded, and that in itself is amazing because the numbers, when you go back 7, 8, 9 years that they had to make were astronomical. Well, the bottom line is that this market has been astronomical, and needless to say, they've made those numbers, and you got very large companies now that are fully funded, which would totally make sense because you got to remember something with a pension fund is that money continues to go into it, okay? So and they have to put the money to work. I mean, that's how the law reads. So you can imagine that, if we just look at the S&P, the S&P has doubled, okay? And that has doubled since March of 2020. So you can imagine when you start talking about large numbers doubling, why and how they actually got to the price point of fully funded pensions. Now, what you'll see happen there on a fully funded pension, they're going to end up taking less risk. Now they can just match their balance sheet. That's what they're going to be looking for. Dollar. We go take a look at the dollar out here. Dollar didn't hold price again out here once again today. Bottom line, you went to 93.10. You're at 90.063. My take is that we're going after a swing low that was generated out here in February. Oil's going to 76 bucks. Bottom line is that this is a break top side. We rejected $68.68 this morning. Right now, you're at $70. You're at $70.23. You do have volume behind the move. That's saying that 76 bucks is game. 76 bucks is your next higher swing point as we get into higher price. We go take a look at the XAU, the HUI. In both cases, you get higher price coming at you in a big way, too. We have price spread out here today. XAU's up $3.49. You got the Gold Bugs Index. Right now, this is trading up 675. You're at 311. That's going to be going for the last swing point. Last swing point in the Gold Bugs Index is up there at that 327. And I was talking about Franco-Nevada yesterday, and you can see the amount of volume that came in Franco-Nevada was pretty amazing. And the bottom line is you get the break top side today. It was coming into the swing point. It came into the swing point with 1.2 million shares versus the 770,000. You got an ABC structure up now. Let's see, how big is it? 154, 38, 48, 58. Yeah, so it's a 16.A to B, which gets you 45, 55, 60. Gets you 160, 161 and 165 is the high. You get Franco-Nevada that's going after it. The impressive part with Franco-Nevada, of course, is that when the streamers go higher, folks, and they start moving, that's when the probability gets much higher that the actual physical metal is going higher. That's what I've found in the last 22 years. Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials right now up 66, NASDAQ up 105. S&Ps are up by 20. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE. And you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up by 62. You get the Nasdaq up 103. S&Ps are up by 20. Now let's. We had a great question here from one of the Tigers, and this is pretty cool, man. I mean, this is about Apple. So check this out, folks, okay? This is the trifecta on Apple, and so check it out. So the low in Apple is 83. The high is 145. You're trading at 126 right now. And, we take a look at Apple. We're at all-time highs. Let me bring this up at a weekly first before I pull up all the ownership. You're going to see on a weekly basis, the bottom line is that we can go all the way back to September of 2020. So we can go back a year and a half, and we don't have any movement. Okay, you want to know why? Here we go. Wait till you see this, man. And this is, what's so funny? I remember this so well because this actually goes all the way back to 1987, what I'm going to explain to you. Because what happened is that I owned 1 McKinley Square in Boston. I had an office there. Fidelity, this is when Fidelity was still big, but not as big as they are now. State Street was right up the street. It was my bank. Literally, it was 60 State Street, I think. And then you had Mass Mutual, which was right down the street. I really started watching all three of these companies simultaneously. And I'm going to show you what ended up happening. Now, at that time, I didn't have a Bloomberg. I got a Bloomberg in 1993. So I've had 1994. So I've had this Bloomberg since 1994. And what you're going to see here, I'm pulling up all the inside trades. Well, not inside trades. What it is, if you're a large player, you have to file when you're buying and selling. Well, guess what? State Street selling, Fidelity selling, Mass Mutual selling Apple. And they got it in spades here. Let me pull this up for you. So if you happen to be watching TFNN, Tiger TV, you're going to see right there the last filing. Well, this was yesterday, man. Fidelity still owns 2.2%, but you can see that they're starting to unload Apple. That's 13.7 million shares. That's the filing as of yesterday. State Street, as the last quarter filing, they sold 15 million shares. They own 3.72%. And then where are you, Mass Mutual? I know you're in here, man, because I saw it when I pulled it up. 1 second. Vanguard. Let me do it this way. Latest ones. There's the buys. And there's the cells. Oh, no, it's Wellington. And Wellington's there too. So and Wellington. Wellington really moved some product, folks. They moved a third of their position. So bottom line, that's when you really got to watch out. So Wellington still owns 68 million shares. Bottom line, they moved out 31 million as of the last filing. So bottom line is that you have, so let's just figure this out. So you got 3.7, that's 5, that's 6%. Yes, that's 6%. Just those three companies there, basically 6%. I could go through the rest of them. There's a huge amount of selling in Apple. And so bottom line, you get the gist of it. Apple is going to be under pressure for a long period of time. Big number. There's no doubt about it. The meme stocks out here today, bottom line, they're getting slammed, and this is going to be pretty intense because the bottom line is that what I expect you're actually going to see here, folks, okay? And this is where that people are going to get burnt if they don't have fast. If they are not day traders, they're going to get burnt. And what ends up happening with a new day trader is that they think they're a day trader, and then the stock goes against them, and then they realize that they're not a day trader. And specifically, a day trader is you get rid of the stock at the end of the day, folks. The bottom line is that you can see GameStop in 2 days has gone down $120. We just went from $344 down to $215, and this ain't stopping, man. I mean, next stop down here, I suspect you're going to be down at $116, and you're at $215. AMC is the same type of setup. AMC right now in 2 days, that just went from a price point of $60 to $42. You know, we'll see how this shakes out. Bob would get with, $24 is game here. Well, not $24, $36 first. We'll see how this hangs out. But the bottom line is, what I don't expect this to go away. What I expect what's going to happen is they're going to go on to new stocks. That's how that normally goes, okay? And that's where folks that actually have bought into the system but think that they have the aspect of a day trader, and then they go overnight, and then it goes down 5 or 6 more points on them, or 10 more points. And the bottom line is that then they get married to it, and then see you, don't want to be you, because it turns into a monster problem. There's no doubt about it. Some of the higher volume equities out here today. Let's see what we got volume-wise out here. So what's moving out here? Well, AMC is one of the big ones. That's down $6. Clover Health, that's down $2.89. That's one of the darlings also. You got Cleveland Cliffs. Cleveland Cliffs is still in play. That's flat today. That's up. That's flat. $23.11. We got GE down 10 cents. Tilray's off $1.39. U.S. Steel's up 73 cents. Let's go to U.S. Steel because the infrastructure stocks might take these are going to still go higher, folks. Bottom line, you get a high volume high in U.S. Steel at $29.97. You're 28. This thing's going to go. And you can see yesterday. Well, look at this. This is cool. Yesterday too. So what we had yesterday is that you can see you pushed into the swing. You had volume behind the move. You broke the swing. Next move here brings you to $29.97. And right now you're at 28. And they come out with their numbers July 30th. Not that the numbers are going to make that much difference. On U.S. Steel, they can shake it off pretty quickly. That's how it seems to set up. The GDX inside the bigger gold equities here, we have price spread out here and we have volume. So that's telling me that all the gold stocks, all the silver stocks now are going to be going for the highs that were generated out here at the beginning of May. That's kind of how this baby's set up. I expect you're going to get the follow through. We got the CPI number. We know the CPI is hot. And when I say hot, okay, from last year to this year, year over year, it's 5%. 5% is a monster number. And 5% is the aspect of, cumulatively. You start breaking some of the stuff down, and it's pretty intense. The used car business is a big part of it. Now, that's not going to go up forever. There's no doubt about that. But there's plenty of things inside the food market that is not part of it, okay? And that is where things have not stopped also. And you're going to see much higher prices coming at you in that area. We go take a look at the TLT, the 20-year plus. what we have with the TLT out here, bottom line is that you broke topside yesterday with volume. You get a continuation out here today. You're at 142, 145 is game out here. 149 is actually game. And right now you're at 142.21. So, you know, it's pretty wild. You get higher prices coming at you. You get lower yields coming at you. You get a dollar that's going to hell in a handbag. Dow Industrials up 35, NASDAQ up 104, S&P's up 19. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 35, NASDAQ's up 103, S&Ps are up 19. Let's go look at the composite, because what we have with the composite also, folks, the composite showed us when we broke topside. That's an ABC structure up also, and I believe what ended up happening here inside the composite, so we're talking about 13,830. Yeah, so it's an 830 A to B, which is going to get you 14,000, what, that's 14,000, well, 400. Yeah, there you go. So what you have there also is that you have the composite also breaking highs. We had taken out the B point, folks, on Monday, and we took it out with volume. So big number. Rblx. Let's take a look at this baby. So Rblx, this is Roblox. It's provide entertainment products and services. The low is $60. The high is $103. You're trading out right now at $91.03. This is rejected lower price out here today. It's pretty cool. Okay, so $84.68. Here, let me show you something here. So what happens, folks, is that when you're, this has had a really nice run, number one. And then when you get a pullback, what I'm always looking for is you're looking for the last time that has big volume, and that's where you're looking for the pullback to come into. So this one here is pretty clear. I mean, the highs of the lows here was $84.68. Bottom line, you get down to 86. Now, I would have loved to see it get to 84.68 because then you'd have a full, flat-out rejection. That being said, though, bottom line, it's rejected. The $86, you're at 91, and that's saying this thing's going to make a shot and go make a run for the highs again. What's impressive, so look at this number, man. What's really wild about this equity, I pulled this up just to see whether they make money. The growth deal, it's almost like this thing could really go to the moon if they can get some more buyers. 5 years ago, they did $63 million a quarter. Now they're doing $652 million a quarter. Look at these growth numbers, man. I mean, over a 3-year basis, this is a monster number. You don't see a lot of these. 61% in the United States and Canada, 93% in Europe, 82%. The whole world's 90%. So what that is, that it's 30% a year, man. I mean, that is a monster number. And this next quarter, they plan on losing money, but for the year, they're making money, 84 cents, and then they're going to looking to make 77 cents next year. So the bottom line is that, yeah, I would say that higher prices are coming at us. The CPI in general is telling me that, listen, higher prices are coming everywhere. The amazing part here is that actually when you're looking at this marketplace, and this is why, to me, inflation is out here in spades, and the real question is going to be how many folks, their perception is that inflation's out here, because what does happen is that it is our perception that does push it higher. That's what it comes down to, because what ends up happening is that as you go through the numbers, everyone starts spending more money very quickly because they know that your money is worth less next week and next month, never mind next year, okay? So it's a big number, and my take is that it's going to take a while and when I say a while, I suspect it's going to be a full year. We'll be talking about it now. You're going to probably get sick of hearing me talking about it, everyone talking about it. But we're not mainstream, folks. The bottom line is that when you're in the market, it's a little bit different. I can tell you flat out, okay? It's pretty cool being in the market when you have other investments, because it normally shows up in the market first. And, that can give you a huge heads up of what's going on. Let's go take a look at MVIS, one of the tigers out here. This is Microvision. Let's see. So this company, miniature displays and image based on integrated photonics. Is this, I get the right one, Dan? I think I do. Anyway, let's take a look at it. I believe I do. The low's $1, the high's $28. I think this is a small ABC structure up, actually, if I just looked at it. It's taken out a B point today with volume, but I think I might have pulled the wrong one, too. Okay, no, MVIS. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the B point on this is 23.46. Now, you need to close over it. You get the volume. You did 38 million shares versus the B point out here of 31. When you see something like that, most times what ends up happening, folks, is this, is that you're going to be right back topside. You're going to get the price going, and then this has a high out here of $28 that I expect is going to get hit. Let me pull this back. Put this on a weekly. Yeah, that's kind of how this is set up. It wants to get the high volume high of 28 wants to get tested. What you do get is this. This is really cool, folks, to look at something like this. So see this high volume high? Okay, this has been, this is one of these stocks that is a personality stock that can go from $10 and $28 to $28 in 1 month. Now, the bottom line is that if you happen to be in this stock and you have the test and the volume contracts dramatically, just get out, man. Because I'm telling you, I've seen these too many times that, you get the test of it, gets above it, closes underneath it, and in this particular case, if you get something like that, and we're talking about a test that has, like, let's say 50% less volume or 75% less volume, that's the kind of volume I'm talking. If it gets close, it's not a big deal. Meaning, if it gets close, then it's not giving you the same type of setup that, it's going to be a failure. But right now, it wants to go for that high out here of the $28. That's the way that baby is set up. The small caps out here today, they come down. That being said, though, they've already rejected. No, they haven't rejected lower price yet. So the small caps are down $1.70. You got light volume. Bottom line is at, let's see, 234.53. We hit 233. Haven't hit the highs yet, so the small caps are basically pulling back some. That can go test 227. We're 229. You can test that 227 and 227. You're going to see where I'm going there. That's the last swing low that we had. 227 is the high. 224 is the low. That's kind of how that baby is set up at this particular point. Let's go to the king, Amazon, out here and see what Amazon's doing. Amazon right now, you get juice underneath it. It's on the move, man. Amazon's breaking out of a consolidation. Look at this. Oh, this is a good break, man. Okay, so this is saying you take the top of that, 3,300. The bottom is 3,127. You get $200. 3,500 is coming at us again. 35.54 is the high out in Amazon. It's coming at us, man. This break, when you do a price projection, folks, out of consolidation, just take the high, you take the high, you take the low, you add it on top of the high, and 3,500 is coming at us. Good old Amazon bottom line. It's so crazy, man. I mean, we just keep using Amazon more and more and more. I used it 4 times this morning. 4. Dow Industrials up 95. NASDAQ is up, where is it? Oh, Dow's up 42. NASDAQ's up 95. S&P's up 19.5. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 29, Nasdaq up 94, S&Ps are up by 18.5. Let's go take a look inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness. Strength out here today, folks, is that you got Mercado Libre is up 4.3%. You got Align Technologies up 3.5%. Adobe 3.6%, and Splunk 3.4%. Taken away from it, Sirius Satellite down to 2.2%. You got Pinduoduo off 2%. You got Ross Stores down 1.8%, and you got FISA down 1.5%. So let's go over and take a look at Adobe first. Adobe right now trading up $18.84. Oh, there she goes. She's breaking top side. So here, did she come out with numbers, or was everyone just buying it? Nope. Didn't come out with numbers. Man, oh man, look at this move. This is pretty amazing. So, they put this on a weekly. This looks like an ABC up. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. No, it's going after its highs. Okay, so this has been a long consolidation. 536.88 is the high. You're at 533.32. Okay, so this is something you're going to really want to watch, too, because if this is a breakout, this is going to be an ABC up, and it is a monster ABC up. It's 536. Yeah, it's basically $280 A to B, which would get you into, $500, $600, $700. And let me just bring this back to make sure. Yeah, $700, man. And their business plan, is pretty intense, folks. Okay, because the bottom line is that if you go back with Adobe, they always had a great business plan, and nothing is like too expensive out there in Adobe. But what does happen is that their products in general, each and every day, are used more and more and more. I mean, in a monster way, too. And, if you use the professional Adobe deal, and if you're doing a lot of work on it, it's pretty easy to use. I forget what it is. I don't know if I pay $80 or $100 a year. But the bottom line is that it's well worth it. I've found that it's well worth it. Microsoft. Let's go take a look at Microsoft out here. When Microsoft coming out with numbers? So Microsoft comes out with numbers next time, July 27th, July 22nd. You're at 256. This is going after its highs also. You get 263. That's going after the high. Facebook, where is this thing going? Yeah, this is already, let's up $1.95, 332. High is 338. You can expect that go after the highs. Google is the leader now. Google, folks, bottom line, has been the leader for quite some time. Each and every day, you don't hear a lot about Google, but every day, guess what? It's getting up to higher price. Last 4 days alone, we've seen Google go from $2,400 to $2,515. And bottom line, it doesn't look to me like that thing wants to stop. Right now, next time they come out with numbers is going to be the 30th of July. Now, let's go into the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials, what we have with the Dow. There she is. So the Dow Industrials right now, they got up to 34,730 today. Let me see if that's correct. Let's see if that's correct or a bad tick. Yeah, they actually got there. So what you're going to see in the Dow is that you have a total sell-off. Now, there's going to be a good divergence right here. The Dow's only up 8 points right now, when in fact we were up, oh my God, we're up a couple hundred points. That being said, bottom line, you're coming into a Friday. I don't think you're going to be able to jam this thing lower really quickly on a Friday. We'll find out, because what we have now is an up week. Inside the Dow Industrials, what is moving the Dow around today on the negative side is that Goldman Sachs is putting 61 negative points in, Caterpillar 53, JP Morgan 14, American Express 10. Putting positive inside it is Amgen. That's putting 32 positive points. You have Salesforce putting 26, Microsoft 19. Let's go to Salesforce, because Salesforce was having a hard time catching a bid for a long period of time. That being said, guess what? That looks to me like that's over in spades, too. You get a high volume, high spike at 243. Right now you're at 239, and that's going to say, well, the high volume spike will get tested. 243 right now. And we'll see where that shakes out if, in fact, we can get up into that level. But I expect that you are going to get up into that level. Biogen, we go to Biogen. This is going to be really controversial, the Biogen deal, folks, okay? Because the bottom line is that you had an expert panel. The FDA approved the Alzheimer's drug. That being said, you had the expert panel telling the FDA that, hey, man, this thing really doesn't work, okay? And if you remember, what you had first is that the FDA had said no, whether it's 2 or 3 years ago, to this deal. Now, all of a sudden, they say yes. Bottom line, it's going to be pretty intense. UBS is saying that they can take in $13 billion in sales from the new drug. The real question is going to be, well, unfortunately, if you have Alzheimer's, the real question is that it's $56,000 a year that Medicaid will end up paying for it. And the real question is, it'd be really a bummer if, in fact, it doesn't basically work versus, doing something working very well. Let's go take a look at SAVA. This is lows $2, the highs $117. You're trading at 66 right now. I think this is the biotech. Let me see. Yeah, so this is the biotech that does not have any revenue. They're looking to, let's see, what are they? I see what the company develops safer drugs used in pain management, particularly in the area of opiate painkillers. Yeah, that's all we need is more painkillers. Hopefully they get painkillers that they won't get the whole world addicted to. I see. Wrong description. Okay, so they're into Alzheimer's also. You get a high volume spike at 76. Yeah, maybe that can get there. The one on the way, let me look at this larger picture. Yeah, let's start there. You're at $66. The bottom line is that I think, when you look at that, when I look at any type of Alzheimer's deals right now, particularly because of the okay from the FDA on Biogen and everything you actually read about it, it's like, okay, they might have okayed it, but I don't see how that's going to basically do a lot for the patients. Okay, for the company, yeah, it's doing something. For the patients, it doesn't look it. Dow Industrials up 33, NASDAQ up 101, S&P's up 19. We'll come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 29, Nasdaq's up 107, S&Ps are up 20. You know what's going to get interesting here, folks, is that, you have the SEC basically taking a look at the trading action with all these commissions that basically are at zero. And you had Gensler out here yesterday saying, well, he thinks that people don't realize that they're really not at zero. They're paying something. I can tell you flat out, and today what you have is that you have the large broker-dealers that actually do pay for order flow pushing back against the SEC saying, hey, man, the bottom line is that this is clear, it's transparent, and the bottom line is that it's good for the traders. I would absolutely agree. I mean, it's not even close, folks, okay? There is no doubt that you have 2 or 3 firms making billions of dollars, but they're making billions of dollars on fractions of pennies or a penny or 2 pennies. I would much rather be trading for a zero, understanding that, yeah, guess what? If your order flow is getting sold, it's getting sold. Big freaking deal, okay? The bottom line, you're getting sold for pennies versus the aspect that the SEC comes up with something saying, okay, that you're going to start charging or whatever they want to wrap their head around. So it's not even close. I mean, we're in an era now that is pretty phenomenal that you can actually trade back and forth with a zero on the screen. And, that's a whole different area, man. I mean, if I could go back and get the commissions paid, it'd be millions of dollars, flat out. That's the real bottom line. Market-wise out here today, the bottom line is that you're going to have the S&P. Let's see. I think you're going to close right under the highs. That's how it looks. But guess what? These things are going away. My take, you got the NDX 100 on an ABC structure on the way up, confirmed. You get the NASDAQ composite on an ABC structure on the way up, confirmed. Where that sets up, folks, is at new highs in the NASDAQ and the NASDAQ composite. If you get new highs in the NASDAQ composite, guess what? It's going to drag everything with it. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need, folks, is right inside you. Please tell your friends about TFNN. Tell them to go to YouTube, search TFNN, subscribe. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Great show. Look at him, folks.